Hey, and welcome to another Full Metal Random. This is going to be a fun match. We are talking about Pixar movies and got a great panel of people to compete. Um, at this stage, he's a veteran in Full Metal Random. Nico is here. Nico, how's it going?
It's going very well, very well. Woody and Buzz have been a part of my life since the first movie I ever watched. I can't guarantee it was the first movie I ever saw in theaters, but like they just hold a special place in my heart. Pixar's holds a special place in my heart, and I'm very excited to show the stuff that I may or may not remember from this category. I can guarantee you I'm probably going to get a lot of director's questions and movie release dates wrong, but I am hopeful that I can make up for it with the plot information.
But um, but here for their first Full Metal Random match, we got Chris Diaz. Chris, how's it going?
Again, it's all been a part of my life ever since I retired. I grew up with the Toy Story. I graduated from high school the same year that Annie went to college. So it's kind of like, oh, that's a play my heart for a lot of reasons.
And last but not least is someone that I was actually surprised put their name down for this because I had no idea they were into Pixar. It's Mark Mitchuk. And Mark, how's it going?
I'll surprise you with things I'm into. I don't know. Like I'm just here to have fun. Like I'm just to be honest. I would like to take a zero stakes match right now.
But yeah, that's pretty much all what Formula Random is here for. It's a lot of fun. Like there's not really any stakes here. Like there's no bouts, nothing to aspire to, but it's just lots of fun proving your knowledge in various topics. But how this match works for anyone that's watching and may not have any idea, basically it's an Iron Man format. They've got one main round of 30 questions where they build up as many points as they can. And then we go into a 3-minute speed run in which if they get one right, they gain a point. If they get one wrong, they lose a point. Everyone gets 3 repeats. There's no challenges. If you've got a problem with a question, bring it up once we go off air and then I will sort it out. And if you are right, you'll have an extra point when I do the accuracies. So, but with that being said, we're going to go into the first question, which is, in Finding Nemo, what nickname do the group of turtles give Marlin?
Wow, we're starting off with this.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
No idea.
Chris.
I said total deal. I couldn't think I only remember Nemo nickname.
Mark.
I couldn't remember. That's a tide.
The nickname is Jellyman.
Jellyman.
Shit. Okay, Jellyman.
But the next question is, in Caleb Cora's favourite movie, Cars, what is the name of the bumper ointment that Lightning McQueen was the spokesman for?
And spelling does not count, right?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Chris.
I couldn't remember. It's a car oil ink.
Mark.
Rusty's.
Nico.
Mark had the correct spelling. It's Rusty's.
That's correct. The next question is, who composed the score for the 2012 Pixar movie Brave? And I'm going to get a shout out to Brandon Rutledge who helped write these questions with me as well. So, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Patrick Doyle.
Nico.
I remembered it right after you finished the countdown. I wrote Brian Tyler, but it is Patrick Doyle.
Chris.
Damn it.
I said J. Newton Howard.
Patrick Doyle is correct. The next question is, which actor has voiced a character in every Pixar movie?
Now this is a layup.
Should be.
4, 3, 2, 1. Nico.
John Ratzenberger.
Chris.
It's John Ratzenberger.
And Mark.
John Ratzenberger.
And that's a clean sweep. The next question is, what director voices Edna Mode in the Incredibles movies? And I'll also give a shout out to Jay Burns, who helped test these questions as well. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
Brad Bird.
Mark.
Brad Bird.
And Nico.
I think he spells his last name with a Y, Brad Bird.
I mean, that's correct. I mean, Nico's incorrect with the spelling. It is actually B-I-R-D, but it's still...
Well, damn.
It's all correct with pronunciation, regardless. But the next question is, what was the last plant mentioned in Wally?
Repeat.
I will repeat that. What was the last plant mentioned in the movie Wally?
Plant.
I watched this yesterday, so I know the answer.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
I don't know. Corn.
Nico.
The captain still doesn't understand gardening at this point, so he thinks pizza is a plant.
Heat.
Chris.
I didn't get it because I couldn't understand the question.
Pizza plant is correct. Their way of finding a way to get Pizza Planet reference in there. But the next question is, what was the first Pixar movie that had a blooper reel during the end credits?
For some reason, blooper reels aren't really featured on Disney Plus's versions of these movies.
I mean, the movie that I watched, it did actually have it on the version that I saw on Disney Plus. So, but without giving away the answer, I can't say much more until afterwards. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico.
I believe it's A Bug's Life.
Chris.
I think Toy Story 2. Because I remember
Mark.
So did I, but I think Nico's right.
Bug's Life is correct.
Yeah.
And Nico with the lead. The next question is, in Finding Nemo, what was the name of the shrimp who lived in the tank with Nemo at the dentist's office?
Let's just see where this goes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
Jock? Because I have the joke in my head.
Mark.
I said Pam.
Nico.
I think Chris is right. I wrote Krill.
Jack is correct.
Because I had that thing in my head when he come out and he cleaned Nemo and lay.
The next question is a bit of a softball, but I'll give it anyway. What year was Ratatouille released?
Probably one of my underrated Pixar movies.
Am I really misremembering the year here? Brooklyn Vale might owe me a sandwich, which is appropriate for a movie like this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Mark.
2007.
Nico.
I went with 05.
Chris.
2007.
2007 is correct. Unfortunately, Nico doesn't even get a sandwich. The next question is, in Toy Story, what name does Sid's sister give to Buzz while he was wearing a hat and apron? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
Mrs. Nesbit.
Chris.
It's an Nesbit.
Mark.
Mrs. Nesbit.
Mrs. Nesbit is totally correct. The next question is, what stand-up comedian voices Mater in the Cars trilogy?
Do we get extra points for mimicking this guy?
No.
I hate this guy.
But maybe do it anyway.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Nico.
Okay. Get her done, Larry the Cable Guy.
Chris.
Only one worst voice acting in Pixar, Larry the Cable Guy.
That is all correct. The next question is, in Monsters Inc., Waternoose exiles Mike and Sully to which mountain range?
I got this question wrong against Lucas Schilbach. I am never making that mistake again.
Okay, I'll use a repeat.
I totally can give you a repeat. In Monsters Inc., Waternoose exiles Mike and Sully to what mountain range? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Chris.
The Himalaya. I don't know how you say it. No.
Mark.
Himalayas.
And Nico.
The Himalayas.
That is correct. The next question is, what merit badge is Russell trying to earn in Up? And Amaru, Caleb Coe will be your best friend.
You know, I'm gonna give Amaru props for that because it is a fun movie. It's a weird movie, but it's a fun one.
But 5, 4, 3.
Take your word for it.
1. Pins down. Chris.
Assisting the elderly.
Mark.
Assisting the elderly.
And Nico.
Assisting the elderly.
That is correct. The next question is, what type of gem helps resurrect Ian and Barley's father in Onward? A movie that could have done a lot of damage.
This before we started.
A movie that could have done a lot of damage if it wasn't for COVID. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I was talking about damage in the box office, but yeah. Mark.
I think Chris asked for a repeat.
I
I can give the repeat. I just didn't hear it, but yeah.
No, I don't move any it down quickly. I just got it in last second.
All good. Mark.
I only had like stone written down, so I don't remember.
Nico.
It is called the Phoenix Gem.
That's what.
Chris.
Oh, I said resurrection gem.
Phoenix Gem is correct. The next question is, what profession did Miguel's great-great-grandmother start after she banished music from her family's life in Coco?
And how specific you want.
Who else cried like a baby the first time watching this?
A better question is who didn't cry like a baby the first time watching this?
I still didn't see that with Tommy at the end.
But
Like 20 minutes
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico.
Shoemaking.
Chris.
I said shoe company, like company making shoe, pretty much.
Mark.
Said shoemaker.
Yeah, I'll give it to everyone. Like I was going to give it to anyone who had anything along the lines of making shoes, cobblers, around that line. So, the next question is, what is the name of the TV show that Woody discovers that he's a part of in Toy Story 2?
Malcolm, are there any questions in this match that involve the cereal that sponsored this show?
But I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to. I can't confirm nor deny. 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark.
So Woody's Roundup.
Nico.
Sponsored by Cowboy Crunchies. It's Woody's Roundup.
Chris.
It's time for Woody Roundup. Come on, it's time to play.
Everyone gets the point there.
What's the score right now?
That at the moment I've got Nico in the lead on 12 points, Mark is on 11, and Chris is on 10.
Yep.
But the next question is, what cereals? But just kidding. But the next question is, what is Wiley's greatest fear that appears in her dreams in Inside Out?
Ooh, I know that.
I tried to get to this movie today, but I couldn't bring myself to watch it. It's too emotional, man.
This is my top 5 favorite bits on the real time.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
Only one of my greatest fear. Well, clown.
Mark.
Clowns.
And Nico.
I did not have clowns.
Okay, clowns is correct. The next question is, what movie musical is Wally fond of watching in Wally?
You just love to mention this.
They never actually mention the musical's name in the subtitles, so. But I should have checked, so it's on me.
5,
right.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Mark.
Really should have watched Wally before this. Singing in the Rain.
Nico.
I went with The Sound of Music.
Chris.
Well, hello, darling. Well, hello, my first cartoon musical I ever did.
And we're all tied up at 12 points. And the next question is, who directed everyone's favorite Pixar movie, The Good Dinosaur?
God, I knew this question was coming up.
I don't take a wild guess here.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And Nico.
I think I'm very wrong here, but I put Peter Berg.
Chris.
I don't even know if that's perfect.
I just took a wild guess here.
Mark.
I think you're closer than you think, Nico. I believe it's Peter Sohn.
Peter Sohn is correct.
Ah,
I would love to see a Peter Berg direct.
Peter Berg. That's right.
Why do you go back in that tier one?
The next question is: what is the name of Lowell's boyfriend in Onward?
fuck.
Wait, sorry. What was the name of what? Sorry, Malcolm. I couldn't understand.
It's, what is the name of Lowell's boyfriend in Onward?
Okay. All right.
Oh god, I take a guess here.
And hot takes from Mr. Steven Shepard here.
Whoa! You're talking about one of my first musicals I ever did. What?
I mean, it's one of those, like, I call it a hot take, but using that as the reason for not liking Wally that much is interesting. But anyway, I'm not one to talk, like, I think Wally's fine, but myself. But Chris, what do you have?
I say Officer Hank. I try to remember because of the invitation thing.
Mark.
Said Randy. I don't remember.
Nico.
I put Carl.
It's Colt Bronco.
I was literally watching this before we started. I had IMDb up. Why did I not process that name?
The next question is: when Woody gets banished to the closet at the beginning of Toy Story 4, he meets 4 forgotten toys. Name 2 of the 4 famous voices that voice them.
Oh crap! I only remember one. Why am I only remembering one? Shoot.
And I'll give a little bit of extra time just because it's a lot of ones to think of.
I remember one, but had to take it around.
But 5, 4, 3, 2.
Let me get a repeat.
Yep. When Woody gets banished to the closet at the beginning of Toy Story 4, name 2 of the 4 famous voices that play the 4 forgotten toys that talks to Woody. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And Mark.
I know they're in the movie. Keegan Michael Key and Jordan Peele.
Chris.
Beth Miller and John Winkle.
Nico.
Mel Brooks and Barbara Streisand?
Nico's the only one of them correct. Mel Brooks is one of them. Betty White is one. Carol Burnett and the late Carl Reiner.
Cheryl Burnett. She was a chair. It was.
And also it was Carl Rhinoceros. Or Rhinoceros. But the next question is: in Incredibles 2, Winston says that his father was superhero's top supporter. He had the direct line to what 2 supers?
I knew this was gonna come up, but I think I'm having the same problem as the last one. What's the other name?
Should have watched this movie.
Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
Gazer Beam is one of them. The other one is a heat-based hero, but I can't remember his name.
Chris.
I couldn't get it. I blanked. I had two different answers.
Mark.
I put Dyna Guy and Gazer Beam.
Gazer Beam is correct. The other one is Phyronic. Isn't it Phyronic? But the next question is, who composed the scores for The Incredibles and Coco? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
Michael Giacchino.
Mark.
Michael Giacchino.
Nico.
Okay, so I'm not the only one who thought it was Michael Giacchino.
That is all correct. The next question is, in Cars 3, what is the name of Lightning's trainer that he gets assigned?
You want both name or you find it just first name?
I would assume last name is required.
For this one, I will need both names. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. I'm going to start with Mark.
I don't know, Lightning Strike. I literally just looked this up. I can't remember.
Nico.
Cruz Ramirez.
That's it. Yeah.
Chris.
He got it. That Holly skip. I was thinking of the female.
Nico is correct. But the next question is, where does Dory say that her parents live in Finding Dory?
This might be a technically correct answer, but I don't know if it's what you were looking for.
Yeah, same
You
here.
you never know. I might just give it to you if it's somewhere around the correct answer. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nico.
In California.
Chris.
I said Tank Michelle because I didn't know how to do it.
Mark.
Said in the kelp. I'm not sure.
I will give it to Nico. It is like the specific one is Jewel of Morro Bay, California, but I will just give it to California.
I was tempted to say the undertow, but then I remembered no, they stay away from the undertow.
But next question is, who voices Butch in The Good Dinosaur?
We were just talking about that. Hope this is right, and I hope it's not the other one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris.
Sam Elliott.
Mark.
Yeah, because of what he said, I put Sam Elliott.
Nico.
I once got yelled at for referring to him as the Dodge Ram guy. It's Sam Elliott.
That is correct.
Whoever yelled at you was correct.
But the next question is, on the new expanded console at the end of Inside Out, what button did Joy say was probably not important?
I loved it, Joe.
Oh. That's what, yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Mark.
I believe it's puberty.
Nico.
The self-destruct button.
Chris.
Wow.
What is puberty? And that-
Puberty is correct. I mean, I'm pretty sure puberty can technically be a self-destruct button, but that's not what I'm looking for in this case.
my favorite about adult joke in that movie.
The next question is, what is the name of the Dean of Monsters University that is voiced by Helen Mirren?
Oh. Chris, if you get this right, more power to you, because I'm not.
I think I spelled this correctly, so I'm hoping.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
Don't have it.
Chris.
Dean Hardbuckle? I think that's how you spell her last name.
Mark.
It's a Dean Razorclaw. I'm not sure.
It's Dean Hardscrabble, not Hardbuckle.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the spelling in my head.
But the next question is, in Brave, what item does Merida get given by the witch to change her fate? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. And Mark.
Said necklace.
Nico.
The witch gives her a cake, and Merida also buys every wood carving in the shop.
Chris.
I said pie.
Cake is correct. And the final question in the main round, who voices Charles Muntz in Up?
Crap.
Fuck.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico.
I'm pretty sure this is very wrong, but an American accent using John Cleese?
Chris.
The not Kevin Spacey, Christopher Plummer.
Mark.
Said James Coburn.
It is actually Christopher Plummer, and this is one of the rare times in which the answer is actually Christopher Plummer and not a reference to a person we will not talk about.
Oh shit.
But going into the speed round, we have got Nico just in the lead there with 17 points, and Mark and Chris are tied on 16 points.
Ooh, nice.
But it's not over yet. We've got the speed round to go in which anything is possible. And with how close it is, anything actually is possible as well. 3 minutes is on the clock, and your time starts once I ask the first question, which is, in Ratatouille, what was Gusteau's motto? But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nico.
Anyone can cook.
Chris.
Anyone can cook.
And Mark.
I said anybody can be a chef. Yeah.
Anyone can cook is correct. The next question. How many movies have been directed by Pete Docter?
Well, crap. I guess I can kiss this point goodbye.
But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Chris,
3.
Mark,
3.
Nico.
I also said 3.
3 is correct. The next question is, in Toy Story 3, which character gets brainwashed into working for Lotso?
This may be a close game.
Oh, it is. But 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mark,
Buzz Lightyear.
Nico,
Set him to demo mode, Buzz Lightyear.
Chris,
Oh, geez, it's the same Buzz again. Buzz Lightyear.
that is correct. The next question is, who voices Sally Carrera in the Cars franchise?
Can you give me a repeat on that?
Yep. Who voices Sally Carrera in the Cars franchise?
This is right.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pins down. Nico,
I believe that's Bonnie Hunt.
Chris,
I say Holly Hunter.
Mark.
Bonnie Hunt.
Bonnie Hunt is correct. And this will be the last question. What year saw the release of Coco?
Yep, I got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Start with Nico.
I think I'm out of Brooklyn. This 2018?
Chris,
2017, 2018 where Spider-Man to Spider-Verse.
Mark,
Nico for the 1 point win. 2017.
2017 is correct. But with Nico Brooklyning that, we're all tied up on.
No, I had 20. I still
Yeah,
had 20.
I thought Nico had 20.
Yeah, I had 21, and then that missed point brought me back to 20. So I think I won.
I mean, I've got Mark and Chris on 20 as well. I've definitely got you at 20.
I had them at 19 after that question.
And I think we're on 20. So.
I mean, I've got one more question, so
Fair enough. Let's do that one last question.
Okay.
And then
yeah, and then, but yeah, oh shit! I didn't realize I had this one in here, but never mind. It's too late. I'm going to ask it. In Wally, what is the name of the CEO of By and Large?
I think I just took back the win.
Mm-hmm.
And 5, 4,
Repeat
3. Yep, in Wally. What is the name of the CEO of By and Large?
You want the full name or the we okay with
I
that?
want the full name.
Nico, you get this back to you. I only remember the first name.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Nico,
Shelby Forthright.
Chris,
I said Wallet McGriffin. I was thinking of the.
Mark.
Really should have watched Wally. Like Ernie Brightburn. I don't know.
And your winner, Nico Suave goalie, just pulling out that win there. But yeah, it was a fun match. Nico, how do you feel about pulling out that win?
I feel pretty good. Since having teamed up with RJ, he's been touting our animation knowledge, and so I felt like I had to come and deliver in this particular match just to show that like he hasn't been blowing smoke out of his ass. Like there is some legitimacy to what he's been saying, and I feel pretty good about this win. Just to go off track for a second, some of you might have noticed that I had on the top of my board here, Rip Michael Brooks. Michael Brooks was a very progressive journalist who recently passed away yesterday. It was very sudden, and so I'm dedicating this match to him. You may not have known who he was, but he was always fighting for your rights as American citizens and for the betterment of you guys and your quality of life. So much respect to him and to his family in their time of need.
But yeah, I will just say the reason I completely forgot I had that question there is I used the reverse of that question in the past classic match, in which I asked in what movie did Fred Willard voice Shelby Forthright. I said the full name. But Chris, you won that classic match, but how do you feel about match today?
They were good. I think they were a close match. That Wally thing they haunt me because that was like Jesus Christ. Remember it from classic. But if Nico did a good job. I knew I was up against somebody tough. So I think he probably, if we had tied again, he probably would have won the next one. There was another question, and like we were going at each other so much.
Yeah,
but
and
I'll be back again. If anybody have another pitch on challenge, I'll be back again. Hopefully.
But yeah, and Mark, you proved that you do know a bit about Pixar, but how do you feel about your performance today?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a line from esteemed Caleb Coho here and say I see this as an absolute win. Like I did like no prep for this match. I did nothing. I had no time. So this is just like stuff that I just kind of already know, and I kind of stayed in it the whole time. So I feel pretty good about that.
And yeah, but yeah, I know we've got one person eyeing up for another Pixar match. I do have him down for one in the future.
Anybody else enough for that?
There is other people in that one. But what I'm going to say is, like with that one, I might. What I'll do is, the winner of that will be going up against Nico. So, and like maybe I'll do a food run if there's enough interest for another one. Then it'll be a three-way champions match in a way. But Nico, is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for?
So I'm kind of already booked for like what the Batman.
I mean, there's a lot of challenges there you're down for, but yeah.
There's the Batman one. There's the AEW one. I think I signed up for. For Trivia for Thon 3, I'm looking to do a Lilo and Stitch the Series match, and I know that our tag team champion Joseph Olivas showed interest in being a part of that. So it's just a matter of like, can we get a third person involved? And Aaron J, if you're watching this, let's go for another UFC match. Let's see where things go with that one.
And Chris, I think you're also down for a few, but is there anything else you want to throw out a challenge for that maybe not on the table yet?
I'm trying to think right now of stuff I've been watching. I don't put it out there. My challenge been on the board for a while. Come on, people. Anybody want Crazy Go? Come challenge me. I'm ready for somebody to challenge me on my knowledge. And also, I'm trying to think. You know what? I know it jumped in How to Train Your Dragon TV series. Why not the movies? Just the movie itself. Like,
you're on. You're on.
Because I think it did jump in TV series. Like nobody challenged on the movie yet. Like,
Well, Funny, there has been a movie one. That's kind of how the TV series came about.
It was a blend of both that was more movie heavy than it was
Yeah.
TV series, and that's why the TV series match was made. And
Yeah.
but if we
I
want to
mean,
go
yeah.
for the movies again, I'm game for it.
Yeah,
I
I
also
mean,
know already a challenge after companions of the movie series. So that would
yeah. No, I mean that's on the board. I think someone's picked that up. I'm not too sure yet, but Mark, is there anything you want to find a challenge for?
Well, like I know, like a while back, like somebody at least brought up a Venture Brothers match. I would love for somebody to get a Venture Brothers match going. And I'll throw a really weird one. Usually, I just don't see it anywhere, but I'm sure people in this community have seen it. I'll do a wire random with anybody. I feel like I can take anybody on in a the wire random.
You
I
know
think
what?
Jay Burns
I
might
got
want to
it.
do that one.
Malcolm, I think that'd be the first pre-match on.
Sign up, Jay,
Anybody
please.
out there? Teen Titans, the original animated show match. Not Teen Titans Go, just the original animated one. Alright.
I might throw my hat into that one too, but that's not a confirmation. We'll see.
So we need to get some love for that, not the crappy Teen
But
Titans.
with that
Nico
being
has to
said,
talk to his people.
but with that being said, we could talk about ages about challenges that people want to do, like just for a challenge on the Formula page. That's the easiest way to do it if you've ever got a challenge. But with that being said, we've get finished here. But Nico, where can people find you online?
Facebook, Twitter, YouTube at Nico Suave Regoli, or just Nico Suave with 4 random English numbers at the end on Discord. Just competing everywhere. I'm not really on that many podcasts these days. I'm just trying to stay active in the competition circuit of everything. And hopefully I'll keep winning matches like I did tonight.
And Chris, where can people find you online?
Anyway, on Facebook, I got a few matches coming up. I'm looking forward to Reddit and the matches. I know I signed up for a few, especially hopefully to the Harry Potter one. I just signed up for finally, so that got me excited. So look out! I'm ready to hopefully win. Like I've been shown before, I lose one, I win one. I've been on this pattern. Anyway.
Mark, where can people find you online?
Find me on Facebook and saying stupid jokes on Twitter at theboy7515. Also got a couple things on the docket with feature presentation and multiplex.
And yeah, you can find me just competing all over the place. You can also find me over on Take 3, where I host Late Night Take 3, and this week's topic is going to be streaming wars, in which we break down various streaming services. And also we got Rankum on Saturdays, in which this week's topic is the top 12 TV actors of the 2010s. And you can find me over here when I do Formula Classic on Sundays. And also next week's Formula Random is going to be a 24 match in which Harley Burke, Jimmy, I never know how to pronounce his last name, and Thomas Scully are jumping into the ring to see who knows much about 24.
Only ask questions from the spin-off, please.
Will that be our very first 24-hour random match? God, I hope not. But with that being said, we're going to get out of here. We're not on Zoom, but I'm going to Zoom on out of here anyway.